I'm Jen Broderick, Executive Director of Bridges to Housing Stability. On behalf of our staff, board, and the clients we serve, I want to thank you for your support of Bridges. Virtual events like this are a new thing for us, but maybe something we have to do again in the near future, so we welcome your feedback. During this health crisis, it is important that Bridges continue to help people get into safe, affordable housing. Bridges to Housing Stability is a nonprofit focused on providing a path to self-sufficiency to prevent and end homelessness through affordable housing solutions and advocacy. For 30 years, we've been working with others to eradicate homelessness in our community. Bridges operates with 3 main programs. Alliance, our affordable housing program, provides 42 scattered site below market rental units, as well as a circle of support, including financial education and housing stability goal plans. Housing Connections partners with local landlords to provide affordable rental opportunities to households with housing barriers, while also facilitating a successful lease term for the tenant and the landlord. Our Housing Stability Program, our largest program, provides eviction prevention, rehousing services, and permanent supportive housing to at-risk and households experiencing homelessness. Many of the families and individuals we serve have been negatively impacted by the crisis, and their stability is at risk. Through your support, we can continue to be there for them in the coming months when they are most vulnerable. I want to give special thanks to Lib's Grill Curbside and their amazing staff, and our event sponsor and board member Russ Snyder for making this event possible. Please take photos of your virtual event and share the fun by tagging us at Bridges2HS and at Lib's Grill on social media. Visit our website, bridges2hs.org, for more information about our programs, success stories, and other ways you can be involved. Enjoy your amazing 5-course dinner and drink pairings. Have a wonderful night.
Hello, and thank you all so much for joining us. Sorry we can't do it in person, but I appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to join us for our virtual tequila dinner, and I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to start off with Espolon Tequila. Master distiller Cirilio Oropeza spent decades learning the art of tequila making and distilling. In 1995, he met an entrepreneur who had the same vision as he did, to make a tequila so great of quality that everyone could enjoy it. Destillerado San Nicolas became the house of Espolon Tequila. Espolon at its heart is a tribute to Mexican culture. Each label tells a story from Mexico's rich history. All pay tribute to Jose Guadalupe Posada, a 19th century artist and printmaker. His most famous work, the Cavalera, Skulls, made powerful commentary on the social injustices of his time. He gave the world an art style that is still used today.
Hello there, my name is Keela.
I'm Angela, and we're from Lib's Grill Maple Lawn.
We're going to be walking you through some of the build steps for our tequila dinner drinks. Alright, so for our mango puree, we're going to use some mango chunks. We don't need that many. And some simple syrup, which is going to just be water and sugar melted into each other. And then are you ready to drink?
Yeah.
Alright, so for our blueberry simple syrup, we just muddle a couple fresh blueberries. This is going to give it a really pretty purple, dark blue color. And then we mix it with simple syrup, and then we go blend it in the back and strain it.
All right, so we're about to make a mango blueberry refresher.
So we're doing 0.75 ounces of our blueberry simple syrup, and then 1.5 ounces, let's turn it around, of our mango puree. We use sweetened lime juice, just a ½ ounce. And then the best part is 1.5 ounces of Blanco tequila.
Yum.
So there's a lot of colors in this one, so we shake her up. Oh. And then, since it is a refresher, we're going to top her with Sprite or club soda, whatever your preference would be.
move from Espolon Tequila right over to Casamigos Tequila. Longtime friends George Clooney, Randy Gerber, and Mike Meldman love Casamigos. Tequila-filled nights with friends is how Casamigos was born. The idea was to make the best tasting tequila that's the smoothest tequila and mezcal that didn't have to be covered up with salt or lime. The name Casamigos means house of friends. Casamigos was made just for them. They worked with the master distiller in Jalisco, Mexico for years and held many blind tastings until they got it right. So now we're going to get a little bit more in depth on the Casamigos Mezcal. 100% Espadín, grown 8 to 9 years in Oaxaca, Mexico. Made using the traditional method. Once harvested, the piñas are split and laid to cook for 4 to 6 days in 6-ton earthen pits lined with volcanic rock. Piñas are cooled for 24 hours before crushing 1 ton at a time by horse-drawn Tahona wheel. Depending on the season, mezcal ferments for 2 to 8 days before being twice distilled in covered copper pot stills. You're going to get a fragrant herbal aroma with fruit and hints of smoke. Flavor notes of smoke and black pepper lead to a long, silky finish. The Casamigos Mezcal rests for up to 2 months.
We're going to be making the Palm Mezcal Mule.
We're going to be starting off with 1/2 ounce of simple syrup and muddling the mint with it, and it extracts the flavors out of the mint when you do this.
Next, we're going to do 0.75 ounces of ginger beer and freshly squeezed lemon juice. Also 0.75 ounces of agave to give it that sweetness we're looking for. Alright, so Angela's going to do 1 ounce of pomegranate juice.
Yes.
And I'm going to do 1 ounce of tequila. So the acid from the lemon cuts the bitterness of the pomegranate juice to make it seem a little sweeter. Next, we're just going to top this with ice.
Bam.
And garnish with a lime. Cheers.
Staying with Casamigos, we're now going to focus on their añejo. 100% Blue Weber agave, aged 7 to 9 years in the highlands of Jalisco, Mexico. Piñas are roasted in traditional brick ovens for 72 hours. The unique flavor is a result of an 80-hour fermentation process. Aromas of soft caramel and vanilla note, the flavors a perfect balance of sweetness from the Blue Weber agave, layered with hints of spice and barrel oak. Aged 14 months in premium American white oak barrels. Enjoy.
Next, we're going to be making this smoked jalapeno drink. I'm going to use 1 jalapeno slice and muddle it. And you definitely want to muddle it very well to get all the flavors out. Then I'll be using 1.5 ounces of Anejo tequila. So it's 1.5. 0.75 ounces of agave to give it some sweetness. So it's 3/4 of an ounce, and then another 3/4 of freshly squeezed lime juice. So we shake and strain this drink so we don't get any of those seeds from the jalapeno in our drink, so it's not too spicy. And then I'm going to strain it over a glass of ice. And throw it in our smoke box. Smoking the drink really gives the oakness of the tequila a different flavor, so it's not too harsh and brings out like the natural oaky flavor. So we're using real wood chips to smoke it, and we give it a little smoke. And let it sit for just a second. All right, next we have our finished product, the smoked jalapeno tequila drink.
Okay, so we're going to dive into a little bit about Espolon Blanco. All Espolon tequilas start with the Blanco. Created in the hills of Los Altos, the Blanco is double distilled using both column and pot stills for a smooth, balanced taste profile. Made from 100% Blue Weber agave, on the nose you're going to get sweet agave, floral, tropical fruit, lemon zest with a hint of pepper. The taste is a soft mouthfeel Light to medium bodied palate with bright agave flavor, notes of pepper, vanilla bean, grilled pineapple, and spice. An elegant, clean finish that ends with a hint of spice.
It's a classic lips grill margarita using Espolon. This is the Blanco tequila. We're using a rhubarb ginger liqueur, agave, and lime juice. First, we're going to do 1.5 ounces of the tequila. So this is 1.5 in my jigger right here. And then 0.75 of the rhubarb liqueur.
Usually you're supposed to use orange liqueur. We're using this rhubarb and ginger liqueur to spice it up for the complexity of the profiles of the flavors. So,
Complexity of the profiles. I like the way you said that, Angela.
Jen taught me anything.
So next, agave to give it some natural sweetener instead of a simple syrup.
Yum.
And then 0.75 of lime juice as well. It's a really simple cocktail and it tastes great. So we have our drink. We're going to put it in our shaker. Some ice. Shake it up. Alright. And then use our lucky strainer right here. And then we fill with ice and top with Sprite. You can do ice first, lime last.
You can also rim your cup if you want the sugar or salt.
I like sugar with my fruity margaritas. A lot of people like salt. It kind of just depends on whatever you like.
And then you're going to top it off with a basil leaf.
Good little basil leaf.
We are going over to Patron Tequila. They're made in Jalisco, Mexico. Originally, it was made at one of the oldest distilleries in Mexico. From Blue Weber agave, and everything from their barrels to their bottles to their corks, everything is handmade right there at their distillery. So now we're getting into Patron XO Cafe to go with your dessert. It is a dry, low-proof coffee liqueur that's a blend of Patron Silver and the essence of fine coffee. Perfect for sipping, great for mixing in cocktails, or as a dessert ingredient. You're going to get aromas of fresh coffee, chocolate, and vanilla. You're going to get the taste of fresh roasted coffee with notes of chocolate and light vanilla with a light tequila in there as well. A smooth yet dry finish at 35% alcohol by volume. It's a great way to end the night for you. So thank you all so much for joining us for our virtual tequila dinner. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stay healthy and safe at home. Thanks.